Can we get much higher? So high. Oh. Can we get much higher? Oh. Do 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 do. Alright. Time to play some killing people game. If I sound a little bit down or out of it today, our sick cat from yesterday is looking like it's taking a turn for the worse. We're still retaining hope, but it's not looking good. We pretty much know after tonight, one way or the other. So obviously not what we wanted. But it is in fact what it is. We took him to the vet. They've done all they can and given us the tools we had. We've been given the tools that we can give him to fight, but it's ultimately on him and a little bit of luck. You know, it's if he's willing to fight as hard as it's going to take. And it's just going to take a little bit of luck. Okay, now it's just... Now we don't like my controller? Is that what's happening? I'm just not a fan of my controller now? Is that what's happening? Sometimes you gotta kick it in the ass to get it to work. Here we go. Altair time, baby. Time to be Altair, man.
Your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades.
Altair time. Let's go.
Never.
Forgive me for this, Mentor. But the apple corrupted you. And through you, it would have corrupted us. For us to live, you had to die.
Is it truly over? Is that sorcerer dead?
He was no sorcerer. Just an ordinary man in command of illusions. Have you prepared the pyre?
I have. What? Altair, some of the men will not stand for such a thing.
Let me handle it.
So this is picking up right after the events of AC1.
Are you fit to travel?
Well enough. Yes.
I asked Malik to ride to Jerusalem with news of Al-Mulim's death.
Oh my
You
god.
ride to Acre and do the same.
Of course. So much confusion. How did it get to this?
My mind was clear, but my body, it would not move.
Yeah, we're seeing people who have survived the control of the apple, and they're kind of talking about the experience. You know, my mind is free, but my body.
What has happened here?
Our mentor deceived us all. The Templars corrupted him.
Where is your proof?
Walk with me, Abbas, and I will explain.
And if I find your answers wanting,
I will talk until you are satisfied.
I will talk until you are satisfied. Altair is fully willing to explain himself.
We recovered from Robert the Sab in Solomon's temple.
the artifact you were sent to retrieve, but others delivered?
Yes.
It is a Templar tool.
But you shouldn't be mad at me anymore, because we had a whole arc with you. But I guess you're upset because you see Mollin dead.
And you believe Al-Mualim fell under its spell?
I do. Today he used the apple to enslave Masyaf. You saw that for yourself.
I do not know what I saw.
Listen, Abbas.
That's fair.
The apple is safe in Al-Mulim's study. When I'm finished here, I will show you all
I didn't mean to cut that off. And yeah, as listed in the mission, one of the reasons we're burning the body is because Altair wants to be sure. He's not entirely sure.
I must know that he cannot return.
Yeah.
This is not our way. To burn a man's body is forbidden. Defiler!
Hear me out. This body could be another one of Al-Mulim's phantoms. I must be certain.
Lies! All your life, you have made a mockery of our creed. You bend the rules to suit your whims, while belittling and humiliating those around you. Restrain him!
Did you not hear him? Al-Mualim is bewitched.
Ah!
Wow. We're hostile? Are we gonna be attacked by assassins? Oh my god.
I will do anything. Just let me go.
Ah!
Shit! Alright, you win!
Ah! Stay away from me! Once they find you, what do you think you're doing?
No need to kill me. We need to be friends. And you could just let me go.
Alright, let's disarm him. There we go.
What did I tell you, Altair?
Abbas! Stop!
What did you think would happen when you murdered our beloved mentor?
You loved Al-Mulim less than anyone. You blamed him for all your misfortune, even your father's suicide.
My father was a hero.
This is not the time to quarrel over the past. We must decide what to do with that weapon.
Whatever this artifact is capable of, you are not worthy to wield it.
No man is.
Please,
Oh no.
is it not?
Oh no. Come on. There we go. Okay. No! There we go.
What was it?
Are they dead?
Forgive me. I did not know.
Oh.
Have you anything to teach us? Or will you lead us all to ruin?
And Altair's able to calm that down. And that's the Altair sequence. So now we see the kind of the almost civil war that was because you know we said there would be some consequences as a result of killing Mualim.
Barely 26 and already a Grandmaster in command of a divided order. How does one cope with such responsibility and unlimited power?
Interesting. Sequence 4 complete.
I've made the acquaintance of an Ottoman prince named Suleiman. He's a clever young man, with a fortitude uncommon for his age. On his suggestion, I will be investigating some wayward Janissaries, who may be in league with the Templars. With luck, they will lead me straight to the core of the Templars' leadership. Meanwhile, the Venetian Sophia Sartor continues to help me find the hidden Masyaf keys. She is a diligent woman, full of passion and
Ezio likes
I
her.
enjoy her company immensely. But I dare not tell her the purpose of my stay here, nor of my true vocation. Those who do not volunteer in our struggle should not be forced to fight it.
Interesting. So, just based on the mechanic, or not the mechanic, the structure so far, I'm guessing kind of what we're doing here is like the main story is going to be getting the one Masyaf key from the Templars, and the other Sophia missions are going to be getting the other 4.
You see this rack? Incredible quality. Your feet will love you more than your wife does.
I am not married.
Ah, you are better off. Really?
You have sold well today.
I have not sold a thing. The Janissaries confiscated most of my rocks just because they were imported.
Do you know Tariq Barletti, their captain?
He's around here somewhere, an arrogant man, but...
Look at the article I sent you when you can.
You
Safe for
insult me,
work.
sir. I cannot
Okay.
take less than 200 aksha for this. My final offer.
When I find him,
Did you send it to me?
drugs.
I don't have anything in Discord.
Shall we compromise at 180? 180 aksha.
Are you sure you sent it?
We part as friends.
Because I'm checking our DMs right now. I don't see it. Could be some Discord thing, some Discord issue, but I don't see the article. But I will check that out. Taking chairman just meant to yes, because I want to be able to do the. See, they gave me this because it's going to be required for the optional. Cherry bomb. What's my mission? Group chat. Okay. Distract 2 guards of bombs. So that should be fairly easy. Which group chat? I'm like I said. I'm not even. I don't even have a Discord notification. Is it in Loach's? Are you sure you sent it? Here, let me. Maybe my phone is fucking up. Let me just check actual Discord. Hold on. No, I swear I don't have anything. That it could be on my end, but I don't have an article that you sent to any group chat. What am I doing? Sorry. Locate. Okay.
There he is. Stronger hands.
Oh, that doesn't count as distracting 2 guards of bombs. Okay. Nice.
Sometimes I think there are not enough hours.
I just got the failed to send notification. Okay, let me see if it's sent now. Yeah, I still don't have anything. You might be having some weird connection issues, or maybe Discord could be fucking up. Am I tailing him now? What am I doing? I need to tail him. I put it in chat here. Okay, hold on. Let me pause. Let me see this article. And we'll pull it up on stream. Okay, let's see what this is. So, building in Azeroth, a first look at housing. Welcome home, adventurers. We're excited to kick off a first look at housing in World of Warcraft and share some of the philosophy and plans for this feature. Fortifying housing with pillars. When developing this our new feature, you should still start by defining its pillars. Our 3 pillars for housing: boundless self-expression, deeply social, long-lasting journey. Many housing units deeply social, players can express out with regards to starting since seeing other players jobs quickly. These zones are a lot of work. Ensure to do a great job with small numbers, do a passive job in a large number. Okay, so basically they're gonna be smaller zones that they hope to achieve what they're going for instead of having a bunch of different zones. They're gonna be like residential districts. Houses are organized in roughly 50 flat neighborhoods, letting players do each other work together and sharing the words of being in the neighborhood. That's cool. You can make a private neighborhood if you want. Oh, that's sick. That's actually really cool. So if we make a guild, we can make like our gated community. That's sick. Guy, that's actually really cool. That's really, really cool. Okay. Nice.
Of all Mehmet's accomplishments, I'm beginning to think this bazaar was the finest. If you have no business here, you do not belong. Lead the way.
Fuck. It's just a better implementation of the Final Fantasy XIV houses. See, I never really got big into the housing stuff for FF14. Okay.
Indeed, it seems everyone wants drawings. Drawings of Aya Sofia.
Of all Mehmet's accomplishments, I'm beginning to think this bazaar.
So everyone can get one instead of only the super rich guilds. That's sick. That's really cool. That's a genuine, really good improvement. That's for an MMO.
Here you do not belong. Lead the way.
Where for an MMO's whole purpose to be like getting immersed in the world.
No loitering.
You know, that's gonna really aid in that experience, I think. That's cool. That's sick.
If you have no business here, you do not belong.
Shit. The game wanted me to be up here. See, there's certain sections where the game really wants you to be in a certain spot. Okay. Let's see what this guy's doing.
This empire is sick. This is cancer.
Just in time. They blended me right as he turned around. It was almost like movie timing. I just really don't want to restart this mission, so I'm kind of locking in. Because it's been a minute since... Alright, cool. Checkpoint. I don't have to care as much. But yeah, that is really sick. That's a... I don't have, like... Unfortunately, I don't have much to say on it because I'm so new to, like, not only WoW, but MMOs generally as a concept. Like, I haven't played any MMO to, like, a max level. Or, like, really rated. I've done the odd dungeon in Final Fantasy, and I maybe got. I think I finished the base game, so maybe I had a character to like the max level of what would be in the base game. But by the time I was doing that, there was already like 4 expansions or 3. Whoa! What the fuck was that? Just scared the shit out of me. What was that? Okay, that was crazy. There was an assassin that just tried to do the thing to me. Oh,
Too close. Someone got to play nasty. That blast was too close for comfort.
okay. Oh. Okay, but yeah, that's just a super cool concept. I mean, anything that makes you, anything that lets you role play more and get more into your character and feel more invested in your community. That's gonna be a big win. And it's weird to see Blizzard improve, like do something that generally is just for the fun. Like, you know, you're not gonna get much more engagement, or like you're not gonna really get players locked in for the housing. It's just a nice thing to do for your community, I think. Just a nice thing. Like, this is not gonna be the thing to get you addicted to WoW. So the fact that they're, you know, spending the time on it and trying to make it good, that's just like W, like good shit. It turns out that's kind of all gamers want, is just for you to prioritize their fun over you trying to farm them for money. Like, most people who play games are more than willing to give a company their money as long as they feel like the primary goal of the person putting out the product is not just to get money for me. Like this is a perfect example. I'm scrolling through iFunny the other day, and there's this ad that pops up, and it's like some like really shitty mobile tower defense game. But you know, I see it on the ad, and I go, fuck it. They actually got me. They got me from the ad. I went to the App Store. I downloaded the game. It looked alright. I start playing it for 5 minutes. I played through the first level, and the usual mobile game slot pops up where it's like, I just check them. I don't even it doesn't even flag me or stop me from playing. I just check the missions where it goes, use 5 energy, watch 1 ad and get these crystals. Use this crystal to refill your playtime. And I was like, oh, it's one of those fucking mobile games where I can only play a certain amount of levels, and then I have to either watch an ad to skip the time I have to wait to play the next level, or I can spend money. And it just goes, oh yeah, you're just farming me. Like, the game is secondary. You wanted to produce some kind of loop that could be somewhat repeatable and enjoyable, and then you want to farm me. Either, just watch an ad. That's not that big a deal. And if you really don't want to watch an ad, just pay me a little bit. And I instantly, I didn't even play the second level. I uninstalled the game right after that. Because, oh, no. I'm not going to get got, you know.
Understood.
You're not going to farm me.
You are a shrewd man.
Trust without cynicism is follow.
The count is good, Tarek. It's all here.
So, what now?
You will have access to the arsenal. When you are satisfied,
Oh,
the cargo
yes?
will be delivered to a location of your choosing.
Yeah, I'm actually, if you want to stay in the room, I'm actually about to do it right now if you want to see how I do it.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. We're gonna do live cat doctoring. I just need something to distract me, to be honest. Okay. I might need you to pull on that while I push when I tell you. Don't pull out too much. Alright, pull. Oh man, it's really not wanting to go, right? There it goes. Yeah, shit. There should be a towel. Give me that paper towel. Where's the cap? You got the cap?
The cap? No, it's over there.
Okay. Yeah, should be fine. Okay. And she just said put it in the corner of his mouth and squirt it.
Yeah, just go for it.
Hey, Bubba.
Wake up.
Hey, it's time. I gotta give you something. No, I gotta give you something. Open your mouth. Get you some of that.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he's not too weak to fight back when I tried to force his mouth open, and that was actually much easier. I just squirted right in his mouth, and yeah, he's gonna sit there and swallow her down. That's not too bad. Okay, it is 5 on the dot. So at 6.
Yep.
Hey Siri, set an alarm for 6 p.m.
Your alarm is set for 6 p.m.
Alright, Diesel, you can go back to sleep, Big Bear.
Good night.
Okay.
Okay.
I miss normal mobile games where there's actually something to play. I mean, that's why we'll never get we're never gonna get like a Fruit Ninja or like a, like a Flappy Bird or a or a Clash of Clans. You're never gonna get those games anymore because now the whole meta is just let's get a game, let's put some ads on it, let's farm you, let's get the recharge time, let's get the real time mechanics where you wait 10 minutes for the recharge. That way you make it a habit to where you come back every 10 minutes or you come back every 30 minutes or whatever. It's just predatory. It's just tactics to keep you coming back by keeping you addicted, getting you to just watch some ads every now and then because you're so addicted to the game. You'll watch ads to keep playing. It's just they're just trying to farm you. They're just trying to farm you. And it really sucks when you see a game that you genuinely you think is got fun gameplay and you're like, wow, that's that seems, it's basic, but that seems fun.
If your men did not buy my produce, I would not sell it here. You are worse than the Byzantines, you traitor! Ah! Hold your tongue, parasite.
Even in times of peace, the poor are always under siege.
If we inspire them to vent their anger, perhaps that will help our cause.
Tariq can send a man named Manuel into the arsenal and send a riot to distract the guards to gain access. Make sure 40 more rioters survive.
Feigning solidarity to push your own agenda. The gentle.
It is not pretty, I know, but it will work.
The Janissaries are corrupted, good people of Constantinople. They have surrendered their loyalty to the devil. Emotionally and financially,
Men and women of the city, hear me now. You have broken no laws, and thus deserve no abuse.
stay clear, citizens. None of this concerns you.
The Janissaries collude against you. Do not suffer their injuries. Return them.
Alright.
That gate will not stay closed for long.
The people are doing you a favor, Ezio. Return it, and keep them safe from harm.
Okay. Man, they've got sharpened pitchforks. They're out for blood. Oh, we only had 43. I hope this is the last, like that was the last wave. Nice. Okay. Perform an air assassination from a zipline. Gotcha.
James, here you go.
What's up? Are you just like giving me that you don't like it?
It's not great, but it's definitely candy.
Okay.
When you open it up, it looks like they're gonna be hard. You can just bite into it, and it's like gel on the inside.
Huh.
And then the little baggie is like some sort of like sour powder.
Huh.
It was okay. Interesting.
But not your cup of tea.
I can see why Rhiannon was willing to give it up.
Gotcha. Well, appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, I want that. I'm on a mission. Come on. Oh. Oh, come on. Climb up. Let's go. I'm the best. Ha 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 ha. What happened? What are we laughing about? I'm scared. We're gonna give this to Kyle because she hated them. Yeah. Kyle doesn't like it very much either, it seems. And so down the line it goes. No, not the lines. Oh my god. Live taste test reaction? Okay, god, they've got a fancy box for some candy. Okay, hold on. I've got a city to save. Okay. From me, I started this riot. But look, this is a fiery but mostly peaceful protest of the occupation of the new sultan. Okay, like these people are displaced. You need to understand that they've been through a lot, and it's not their fault. They can't help but act like this. It's look, look, listen. Look, listen. Nah, my brain couldn't come up with anything after the fiery but mostly peaceful joke. I'm gonna kill a guy by going that way. Huzzah! You have no proof I killed that guy, dude. Come on. Oh my god, they're shooting at me. Yes. Okay, I need you to kind of walk back over here so I can kill you. Oh my god. Oh no, that's like a legit guy. Kill him. Gotcha. Let that guy go. There's got to be a better opportunity.
Everything is falling into place. When the Paleologos line is restored, Manuel, do not forget who helped you bring it back.
Of course not, my friend. I would not dream of betraying a man of your influence. But we must be patient. Nova Roma wasn't built in a day. I'm satisfied. Take me to my ship. If a single one is damaged, the money stays with me.
Guns? Oh yeah. Yeah, I was about to say I can't fight these dudes. Those guys are actually strong as shit. Oh my god, I actually got that. Okay, we'll take it. Run. We're probably gonna play a decent amount of Assassin's Creed today, because you know, going through it a little bit. This is my coping mechanism. This is what I do. I really immerse myself and get into the game. So we're probably gonna get through Revelations today. I imagine we will start 3 today. That is gonna be the prediction. 2 out of 5 Masyaf keys. I know it's a bit early to say that, but just knowing the structure of the game, like we just did a main story, we're not gonna do a Sophia mission until we get a 3rd Masyaf key, and then we will do another sequence story, and we'll do another Sophia line to get the 4th Masyaf key, and then we will do the last sequence and get the 5th Masyaf key. Then we will go and unlock it, see the last cutscene, see the Desmond cutscene, and we're not even gonna. I've already got 3 downloaded. Hopefully, it's not gonna require any tech support. That'll be the only thing that holds us up. We're gonna just run straight into 3. You need to rush to get to Valhalla. True. I can't wait for Shadows to come out. I gotta catch up. Like Game of Thrones season 6 is coming out. I have to rush through season 2. You don't understand. I have to rush through season 2 of Game of Thrones. Season 6 is coming out, and that's gonna be great, right? I don't think anyone's ever had anything negative to say about the last season of Game of Thrones. So, pretty sure it'll be lit. Pretty sure it's gonna be peak fire, bro. I say that like it's coming out. I'm truly back in the Animus. I don't even remember what year it is. Is there a doctor on the way? Oof. Not really, honestly. I need to do more, like, if I want to make the game easier on myself, I honestly should be getting these viewpoints. Because then I would be able to know where the doctor is precisely. I'm really not even, like, gearing. I've got 12K. I'm not really, like, spending. I kind of did that with Brotherhood. We'll be real.
Salute. I am closing in on 2 more books. One near Topkapi and the other in the Bayfield district.
There's it first. Topkapi will be a dead end.
Ah, see.
What do you make of these?
Oh, Ezio. Incredibile. Early Coptic bindings. Still in good shape. Amazing. This must be a 3rd century transcription of the original.
Sophia, what happened here?
Oh, that happens once or twice a year. People break in thinking they will find money. I do not keep much here, but this time they made off with a portrait of some value. It is a shame.
You keep working. I will find your painting.
Ezio, the thief could be anywhere by now.
If the thief came for money, but took a painting, he should be close by, eager to get rid of it.
Well, if you happen to find it within the next few hours, meet me by the aqueduct. I will be running errands.
You joke about that, but that was 100% someone that did that for Game of Thrones. I feel so bad for the person who's like, yeah, whatever, we gotta skip through all this Season 2 shit, because you know the peak stuff is coming out in Season 6. And you're just sitting there like, no, don't do it. Don't try it, Anakin. I have the high ground. Man, I love the theme. The Constantine theme is so good.
Where is it, Lavro? Confess! I do not need to. I will just keep hitting you until you talk.
I found it. I mean, someone gave it.
Get your story straight before you lie to my face.
God help me.
He has much better things to do than answer your prayers.
He has much better things to do than answer your prayers.
I do not care how you got the painting. Just tell me where it is.
I sold it to a merchant in the bazaar. How else will I feed myself?
Next time, find a nicer way to be a canalla.
Next time, find a nicer way to be an asshole. Before we blow all our money on the blacksmith, let's go pick up some money from the bank. I know. Dude. He would know. Like, I do not want to see that. I would, cause like, I would be, it'd be the weird, like, oh god. Cause his broken clock would finally be right, but it wouldn't be for any of the reasons he's like, see, it's woke, so bad, black in it, bad, and it's just like, that's not, no, why, I hate that you're on my side, I hate that you're criticizing my art, like, I hate that you're agreeing with me that this game is bad, because we don't agree on anything else in life, like, it makes me want to rethink my position. Because you're such a dog shit. You're such a dog shit human. Like, it's insane. Just absolutely L-mans. Alright, we gotta get our weapon up, dude. Yeah. I think we get the best dagger money can buy. Arabian Nights. Yeah, we'll get the butcher's knife. I'll start shaking people. In Arabian Days. Is that... Wait, can you sing that song now? Or... Is that song canceled? I can't keep up anymore. I give up. I give up. Yeah, like, are we not allowed to like Aladdin anymore? Did that happen at some point? I can't. Alright, hold on. God damn, Ezio! You didn't have to hit. You hit them harder than you. Oh, wait, you can steal the painting? Oh, I didn't... Whatever. I didn't even notice you could steal the... Of course you can just steal from him. Oh, I'm so silly. I didn't even notice that was an optional. Yeah, that'd be a tough one to see Synthetic Man play. Watching him play any game, because there are going to be people that inevitably are going to find one of these games that I perhaps didn't engage with on, you know, its individual like. I'm playing 7 of these games in a row. One of these games I'm not going to play to its like fullest extent. And someone who's like a really big fan of that individual game is going to go, man, they really didn't explore this side content or do this side story. I know I'm not going to 100% these. I'm sorry. Watching him play one game where all you got to do is play Ragnarok. You just got to watch the game, engage with the fighting mechanics. You're going to play this for 100... Like, the difference in, like, I guess, approach, I think, which is going to be really funny, when I get to Origins or Odyssey, just because those games are going to take 100 hours, that there's not going to be any point to rush through it. I'm just like, no, it's just, let's just do it the way we're going to do it. Let's just experience it. Let's give it its fair shake, especially if I'm going to criticize it. But these I'm already praising. I already love these games. The only criticisms I'm going to have, really, of these early ones are, like, certain narrative things that are just going to be, you know, cause and effect, and then honestly just the tech support issues. When we get to the games we're going to criticize, I will have to be more comprehensive, because I feel like when you're criticizing something, the onus is on you to be a little bit more comprehensive, thorough. If you're just saying I like this thing, then, you know, and you're just, you know, playing it because you like it and you just want to experience it again. Most of what I'm trying to engage with and participate in is the story.
Not the church, no. But I am a teacher of a kind. I will explain one day, Sophia, when I can.
Alright, let's do another Sophia memory. Yeah, I think hearing his solution on how to fix the problem, in quotes, of anger about his skin color was genuinely one of the moments where I was like, I didn't know they unironically made humans like you. Like that is just such a level of cartoonish villainy. Like, if you were in a story, I would accuse it of being, like, poorly written. Because, like, no one is that cartoonishly racist. Like, insane. God, I can't believe you brought Synthetic Man up. This shit makes me giggle every time. It should make me angry. Some part of me has to be fundamentally broken for me to just, like, giggle at him. Because, God, what a piece of shit. But it's almost like comical that a person like that exists. It's like when you talk about Colton. It's just, I cannot believe that a person like that exists. It's almost comical. If it wasn't so fucking sad, it would be peak hilarity. That's kind of how I feel about the whole thing. How are we meant to climb up this? There we go. I was gonna say, there's no way I have to do some like crazy shit like parachuting to it, right? Okay, Nicola Polo hit a book near the Valence Aqueduct. Use the polo symbols to reveal it. Gotcha. Oh. Three is probably where you'll see me lock in the most when it comes to every mechanic, because I'm a little bit more critical of 3. And I think I think that's somewhat of a fair philosophy to have. If it's something that I'm going to like, I have a positive feeling toward, I'm not handling it with kitty gloves. It's just like I'm not gonna deep dive on it because I feel like my claims are gonna be pretty milquetoast. But when I'm talking about something that could be more controversial and I'm on the opposing side, I feel like the onus is on me to research and explain my arguments more so than just going, oh, like Revelations, because if I say I like the mechanics or basically the whole subjective thing, you can't say I don't like the parkour in Revelations, or I don't like it more than another thing. What you could say is I'm objectively wrong for saying the parkour is better if there's some kind of technical aspect that would make it worse than the predecessor. Like, if it was just known that there are more bugs with the parkour in this game than the parkour in the other game, and those bugs are so frequent and common, or I guess like game-breaking enough, where it mitigates any of the good, genuine improvements on the system, then, that could be an argument to be made. But I'm just saying, as the game goes on, parkour is feeling... I'm not a game designer. I wouldn't know how to really break it apart, but it just feels better than me. I feel like I'm honing in on things like the tracking, or, the almost like you got magnet hands, just making it a little bit less likely that you're just going to stumble and fall and look lame. The whole game is almost like a power fantasy, even through the narrative. Your character is, a weak bartender fleeing from his past to like badass assassin in his memories. Ultimate power fantasy. Also, I'm bleeding from my forehead. Give me a second.
This should do, and if it does not, we get more.
Oh no. Ezio, why did you do that? You blew our fucking cover. Do not take any damage.
You will not leave here alive.
Show yourself.
He's dead.
Wow, look at this scenic parkour. This was like Uncharted inspired. I'm gonna keep saying that, but I guess like the grand spectacle, the fucking amazing set pieces. Look at that! Oh, look at that shot! Oh, great recovery there, Ezio. Love the hook blade, bro. Anyone that hates on the hook blade, fuck you, dude. From me to you, hate your opinion. Assassin! Oh my god. Thank god they can't shoot for shit, or this mission would be like hard as... Oh, hold on. Oh man, they're giving us all the mechanics we've been learning so far. We've been doing the long jump, we do the rope slide, back to some normal parkour. And look, the poles are way better in terms of the tracking. I'm not having to aim right at them, in the general angle. It's gonna be generous. which some people may dislike in terms of I have technically less control, and so the really high level parkour people feel like certain things are made worse. But just as a guy who's just replaying the games and enjoying it, I think it makes for a much better experience for me, on my end. But yeah, I can understand someone who uses it as like basically a parkour simulator game, or you know they're really into the movement and they want to express themselves in the movement as best they can. You might find these systems a little bit worse than the older system of high interact, low interact, and almost the puppeteering concept you had with Altair and Assassin's Creed 2 Ezio, where for better or for worse you have full control over your character, even if that can make it more janky in the less experienced hands.
He's behind us!
Never underestimate this madman!
Now, body!
God, this would be terrifying. If you're one of these soldiers and you're just seeing this guy sprint through these ruins faster than your boat can row. Look at that, I'm ahead of him. Like, I beat them to the waterfall. What a terrifying sight as one of those soldiers to see that guy charging through the ruins like that. Okay, I'm sorry, real quick. I'm gonna grab that blanket out of the dryer. I let the blanket cool down too much, so I'm gonna give it another 30 and then I'm gonna wrap him in it. Because I want it to be warm. No. I'm not restarting home memory. That sucks though. Imagine the only thing he ever researches everything to do with Gosket. Like, he actually does a really thorough job and like really researches his points and like has nothing to do with like I hate him because race and everything to do with like misrepresented through history and like whitewashing history and making certain heinous acts that were done to certain people actually like much more noble and kind. Like that's one of the perspective I really like where someone goes as a person who lives in Japan who is you know, of African descent, whose parents lived in Japan, I really find it to be a pretty gross, like, changing of history to be like, no, actually, the Japanese lords were really kind and really nice and honored Yasuke rather than basically treating him like the circus attraction they were treating him like, which is not, you know, not just basically. It'd be like if we did this to like a marginalized group in America, and then later on in history we're trying to be like, no, actually, we were really cool to them. Actually, we're bros. We thought they were mad cool. Just like, no, you didn't. You were treating them like a fucking, like, zoo animal, man. You were treating them like an attraction. Hey, guys, look at this guy dressed up in our clothes. Look, I taught him some, like, memorized phrases for him to say. Look at how impressive and cool he is. Like, it was, I don't know. Whatever. Alright, we've got another Masyafki.
What happened with that Italian whore?
I still really like the shot for the fast travel, where, like, the camera's on the front of the boat.
That could be him. Best have a closer look.
Alright. Let's see this next Altair memory. Okay.
The Templars have retaken their archive on Cyprus. Abbas sent no reinforcements. It was a massacre.
Oh my god.
Maria, when we left Masyaf 10 years ago, this order was strong. But all our progress has been undone.
Abbas must answer for this.
Answer to whom? The assassins obey only his command now.
Resist your desire for revenge, Altair. Speak truth, and they will see their error.
He executed our youngest son, Maria. He deserves to die.
Perhaps. But if you cannot win back the Order by honorable means, its foundation will crumble.
You are right. 30 years ago, I let passion overtake my reason. And it caused a rift that has never fully healed.
Altair's an older man now. And
Speak reasonably, and reasonable men will listen.
Some will, but not Abbas. I should have expelled him 30 years ago when he tried to steal the apple.
But you earn the respect of the other assassins because you let him stay.
How do you know this? You were not there.
I married a masterful storyteller.
Look at this place. Masyaf is a shadow of its former self.
We have been away for a long time.
But not in hiding. The Mongol threat demanded our attention and we rode to meet it. What man here can say the same?
Where is our eldest son? Does Darim know his brother is dead?
I sent him a message 4 days ago. With luck, it has reached him already. Abbas, I almost pity him. He wears his grudge like a cloak.
His wound is deep. It will help him to heal.
man, I don't know this woman's name, but she's
I sense a great fear in the people.
she's really a rock for Altair. His first reaction was revenge and anger, and she tempered that and got him to see reason. She's trying to get him to do things the honorable way.
We may, but we walk.
Maria.
Let them speak.
We seek the truth about our son's death. Why was Seth killed?
Is it the truth you want? Or an excuse for revenge?
If the truth gives us an excuse, we will act on it.
Surrender the apple, Altair, and I will tell you why your son was put to death.
Ah, the truth is out already. Abbas wants the apple for himself, not to open your minds, but to control them.
You have held that artifact for 30 years, Altair, reveling in its power and hoarding its secrets. It has corrupted you.
Very well, Abbas. Take it.
What?
Before I executed your son, I told him you ordered it yourself. He died, believing you had betrayed him.
Altair!
Oh shit.
Altair! No!
Oh no.
Strength. Altair.
Oh, Jesus.
He is possessed! Kill him! Take the apple, now!
Wow, they really recreated it. This right here would be where we get the fast travel bomb. And then let's run. Oh man, this is just Masyaf, man. This is so sick. This is the exact way we used to run down when we started all this. This is where it all started.
Father.
No, actually, what a well-written character. Man, she died trying to stop Altair from succumbing to his darkness, and her last words were to give him strength.
Abbas must not get his hands on the apple.
If you need more knives, take them. Above you. Where is Mother?
She's gone, Darim. I'm sorry.
Ahead of us! What? How? Join me.
Later. First, we fight.
Brother, we need not fight.
Forget reason, Narim. They've been poisoned by lies.
We must leave at once.
I'm not part of it.
Watch out!
And Altair's a... Oh. Altair's a god with these throwing knives, dude.
No! Was it Abbas who killed my brother?
He killed your brother, Malik, and countless others.
Malik, no!
A madman with an army.
He will die. One day he will pay.
No, Malik we had a whole character arc with. Malik would have been one of our main people that stood up for us because he knew we underwent a change. No, Malik dying is actually so bad. That sucks, dude. Like that's bad in terms of like Altair's motivations. It's really bad for his cause. But also like Malik would have been someone who did not like him and would be motivated to say like you cannot accuse me of being just a suck up. I blamed him for the death of my brother. He has made amends, kind of thing.
It is time to go.
Man, they make the throwing knives just kill anything.
Was it Abbas who killed my brother?
I will have the apple, Altair, and I will have your head for all the dishonor you brought upon my family. You cannot run forever, not from us, and not from your lies.
Oh. Wow. In one scene, other than the very beginning of the game, we get introduced to Maria as a character other than the love interest. We see kind of the strength and the support she provides Altair, and then she is taken. Rough, man. Absolutely brutal. Sequence 5 complete.
Excellent news, Claudia. I now have a name. Manuel Paleologos, nephew of the deposed Byzantine Emperor Constantine. I have few doubts that he is the man leading the Templars. My task now is to interrogate a traitorous janissary named Tarek Barletti and find the location of the Templars' army. Until then, Sophia and I will continue our search for the one key that remains hidden. With every passing moment, I know my chances grow slimmer. And yet I cannot help but linger some days to stay an extra hour with her. To hear her voice and watch her face animate with joy as she speaks of the things that move her. Her books, her city, her memories. I cannot help but think what a shame it will be when I find the final key.
Ezio's falling for her, but he's so devoted and driven to his cause that he knows once he gets the key, he's gonna leave her because he's gonna go back to Masyaf. That's what he's here for. It's too bad that Maria fails the Bechdel test. I guess, yeah, because I guess the only scene she's in, she talks to our character, our male character. I guess, yeah. Kessling.
That
That's not a legal move.
You don't know what castling is?
It is a European variation. Aroko.
It's interesting, but not exactly fair when you play by different rules than your opponent.
You may think differently when you are Sultan. Shall I take it back?
Suleiman, I know it has been hard on you watching your father and me quarrel over Bayezid's throne.
Grandfather has chosen me. He has read this canon. What is there to argue about?
Your father and I were close once, but his cruelty and ambition have made...
I have heard the rumors.
Well,
We're seeing a little bit more of this family strife that's going on.
shall we continue another time?
Whenever you like.
Also, that just to show you that nothing is going to waste here. That could have been just a dumb chess, little scene where they talked over the chessboard and they don't do anything. But why do we think that it was important that they had the dialogue of showing the new Sultan castle, the other player not knowing what a legal move that is? Because that is true. Castling wasn't out in Chess 1.0. That came out in a couple updates, a couple hundred years after the inception of the game. So they would go, that's not a legal move, man. And he goes like, oh, well, it's a European rule. And he goes, yeah, it's not fair when you start the game and you play by that rule without telling your opponent, basically. And then he goes, well, you'll feel better, or you may feel different when you're Sultan, which is just a little jab and a little, well, you're going to be in charge anyway, kind of thing. And the conversation turns toward what the conversation was always going to turn toward, what they were actually there to discuss. But what's interesting is that gives us a little bit of, so that's already like kind of plot narrative. We're getting the setup and we're getting the kind of the jab so that we can then go into the sparring in the family of the political conniving. But why is it important that we have him castle here? Well, like we saw before when we met him, he considers himself a scholar who has gone and learned other things throughout the world. He could recognize Ezio's accent as it being an Italian accent. It tells us that Suleiman is very he's working with the Templars. Oh no, but what it tells us is that Suleiman is he's European learned because he knows that castling's a European variation. It shows us, and he's willing to adopt other people's cultures and strategies, other points of view, if it helps him ensure his victory. And also, why is he castling? Well, castling is considered one of those moves that is very important for king safety. So it shows you that that Suleiman is not an aggressive chess player. He's defensive. He's going to protect his king first and foremost. He's going to get them in a safe area, and then he's going to move to strike. So what we can infer from that is not only is Suleiman willing to take in other perspectives, try different strategies from different regions or different cultures. He doesn't dismiss them out of hand just because they're a different culture. Two, it also shows it could be a foreshadowing or a reflection of how he approaches social conflicts or these political conflicts. He's more defensive than he is aggressive, and he's slow to act on his well-laid plans. So we're getting characterization, we're getting dialogue, we're getting plot, and that's just from a simple, hey, I'm going to castle here, and then have a little funny dialogue, but that's not a legal move. Just didn't have to do that. You expect in future games the chessboard to just be there, then maybe move a couple pieces while they're talking. Anyway.
Has been selling guns to a local miser, Manuel Paleologos.
Paleologos. That is a sad sound. The last Byzantine emperor was Constantine Paleologos. If his heir is arming a militia of some kind, this conflict will escalate.
Tarek knows where the rifles are headed. If I find him first, I can follow the weapons straight to the Byzantines.
He will be with his Janissaries in their barracks. So if you want to get close, you will have to be one yourself.
Not a problem.
Güzel. Get the information you need. Then kill him.
Are you sure? You told me Tarek and your father were close friends, Suleiman.
This is true, but such naked treason against my grandfather deserves death.
In Daisy,
So let's talk about that there. That seems pretty aggressive for everything we just said, right? Seems like a pretty aggressive move. Unless he wasn't being honest with Ezio about his true motivations for why he wants Tarik killed. I think what he is willing to tell Ezio and what he thinks Ezio will understand is that's treason. It's disloyal against my grandfather. It must be, must be punished. I think he's gotten the cut of Ezio's jib where he thinks Ezio would respect that. What I actually think is Tarik, Suleiman is not after the sultanship for his father. He's after sultanship for himself. Okay? And so, generally, sultanships pass from father to son. He does not want it to pass to his uncle because that means he's out of the running. He wants it to pass to his dad even if he's not supporting him. Now, what's funny is that Tarik is working with the Templars, the Pagliogos, instead of working for his father, which is who you would expect, actually, because it was said that they were close friends, and that he doesn't support his uncle, which we see Suleiman also has some strife against. So I think it's more than just this is treason against my grandfather. I think there's a plan here. I think there's a play. And I'm being led to believe that because of just that simple little chess exchange and the characterization we've gotten so far. Let's continue. Also, they played like 3 moves. What the fuck? They played. I'm looking at the chessboard. White's got 2 knights out, and Black's got a pawn, a knight out, and they castled, which doesn't even make sense because it's 2 knights. Okay, and the bishop is there. I mean, no other pawns moved. I guess pawns were traded. So pawn trade. Okay. Assassin target from a hiding spot. He's working with Templars. Could be, but if he's working with the Templars, why would he okay the death of Tarik, the captain of his father's guard, who he's good friends with, and is professed to be working with the Templars? That would be quite strange. That'd be quite a twist that he's working with the Templars, but he's working with the Templars against his father for his own ends. Maybe there's, it'd be nice to see some division between the Templar ranks, like they don't quite agree. I wonder if this counts as a hiding spot. Oh, shit. Oh, I couldn't even hear my alarm. You want to do it this time?
Yeah. Find the...
I'm gonna, while you're doing that, I'm gonna get the blanket out of the dryer.
Yep.
That way, after you feed him, I'm just gonna swallow him in it.
Yep.
Holy crap, Diesel. Oh, sorry. Holy crap, Diesel. This is pretty warm, Bubba. It just fell.
Holy cow, how did you do this last time, James?
It's really thick, and I had to kind of hold it upside down.
Hey, Bubba. Hey, baby. I'm just gonna wrap you in something warm, Bubba. Hey, my baby. Hey, my Bubba. There we go. Oh my gosh.
I cannot get it to save my life. Let alone his.
You can figure it out. Don't give up. Hold it upside down where it's pouring. It's gonna make a mess. And then you're gonna get suction at some point. You're gonna pull, and it's gonna start coming with it. And you're gonna keep squeezing while you pull. You're gonna have to be able to do this when I'm not here.
Yeah.
All right. So first, I'm gonna do that, and then what I'm gonna do is once I feel like I have enough surface tension. Because that hole is clogged up, I think. Did you grab a fresh syringe, or you grab the one that we used earlier?
I should have just grabbed a fresh one. I grabbed a fresh one, yeah.
Okay, it's all good.
Should I have just grabbed a...
No, it's all, I mean, I think that's why it's... I thought that was why it was stopped up, but no, we can... There it goes. You're gonna want to pry his mouth open. You're gonna want to get that as far back to it in like the corner of his mouth. You want to get it all like don't shove it down his throat, but you want to get it decently far in his mouth so he can't spit it out. You know, you want it on almost the back of his tongue. He's not gonna choke on it, I promise.
You got it.
Awesome, good
Right.
job.
Right.
Alright, so next time I'm gonna make you do it on your own, but you kind of saw how I did it, right?
Yep.
Where it's okay if we don't. We're trying to get the line to one. If it goes a little bit over, a little bit under, it's fine because it's hard to get it exact in there.
Or
Right?
you put it back.
Yeah, we'll put it back in there. But
Did you try the candy?
I haven't yet. You want me to try it in front of you?
It's interesting to say the least.
All right, let's try this candy real quick. Oh dear. That's strange.
Yeah, like I said, it looks like it's gonna be hard. Just bite into it.
I see. No, I see the texture. Huh. That's strange. Let me just tear off a piece. Okay, look. There's a combination of things wrong with that. Okay. It's not a bad taste. It's just the problem is the texture is so strange and the flavor is so overpowering that it makes you want to spit it out. Like I don't know. It's like
Try some of the sour powder on top of it.
I really don't.
I know.
Yeah, I'll try it here in a little bit, but
Okay.
The texture is the problem. Honestly, if it was harder rock candy, it probably would be a lot better. The fact it's so soft is actually what's making it not taste awesome.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Damn it. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 7:05.
I set your alarm for 7:05 p.m.
Oh, actually, yeah, that meme. Dude, what am I doing? I'm not locked in. We did it. Oh, what in the world? Follow the Janissaries to their compound, locate Tariq. Alright, perform an air assassination.
Selim understands our plight. The Byzantines, the Mamluks, the Safavid. Only he has the courage to face these threats.
Haklısın. Selim is a warrior, like Osman and Mehmet.
Dude, I really like the headdress that these guards have. They look sick. These guards look fucking awesome. Dude, being a guard in this era would fuck so hard, but also suck so hard because of the same reasons. Gotta be so fucking hot in this shit. But, man, you look fucking hot in this shit. Look at the cloak, brother. Look at that cloak. Oh my god, bro. And the mask? Mask actually goes hard. Oh my god.
Why does Ahmed linger in the city? He knows he's not wanted.
He is like a moth, hovering around an open flame, waiting for his father to perish, so that he may step to the throne.
Did you hear he offered Tariq a sum of money in exchange for our loyalty?
God damn it! What did...
Kardeşlerim, one of our own was found
Oh,
murdered,
shit.
stripped of his garments not an hour ago. His body dumped like a mound of
Oh.
rubbish. Keep a close watch on these streets as you move about. Someone is planning to strike in our name. We must be ready.
Okay, so now our outfit isn't even gonna work anymore.
Sultan Bayezid is a good man and a kind sultan, but he has lost the fire that made him great.
No, he's still a fighter. Look at the army he has raised against Selim.
This is further evidence of his decline. To take up arms against his own son? Gentlemen.
Do not bend the truth to match the contours of your passion. It was Selim who attacked our Sultan.
Evet, but Selim did it so for the glory of the empire, not himself.
We're gonna try to follow these guys back in when they move again. Here they go. Nice. Oh no. I tried to get to that fucking. Try to get to that bench.
He has lost the fire that made him great.
No, he's still a fighter. Look at the army he has raised against Selim.
No, come on. Damn it.
He has lost the fire that made him great.
No, he's still a fighter. Look at the army he has raised against Selim.
What? Oh my god, bro. Okay. We'll just be patient like we were last time, I guess.
Any news from North?
Selim's forces have fallen back to Varna. Heavy losses, I'm told.
Alright.
Olacak şey değil, değil mi? I pray for a swift conclusion.
Yes, but in which direction?
That'll be our way out, I'm guessing.
I cannot say. My heart sides with our Sultan, but my head hopes for Selim.
Have you met Selim's young son, Shehzade Suleiman?
Not personally, but I have seen him. I know he is a remarkable boy.
Not a boy, but a capable young man with a magnificent mind.
Does he take after his father?
That kid, though I suspect he is another sort of man altogether.
Okay. I feel like these guys are going to be my escort package again to at least that bench. Then we wait for a patrol. And we probably try to make our way to that group over there. Then it's probably...
Soon they will outnumber us.
These are elites? Oh my fucking god. I was trying to blend with these guys. Okay. Man, this is actually a really difficult mission. Because getting to that bench is pretty difficult.
Not personally, but I have seen him. I know he is a remarkable boy.
Not a boy, but a capable young man with a magnificent mind.
Does he take after his father?
That kid, though I suspect he is another sort of man altogether.
Okay, let's try this route. Well, that was fucking close, wasn't it? No, come on, get up. No! Give me some kind of checkpoint?
No, he's still a fighter. Look at the army he has raised against Salim.
This is further evidence of his decline. To take up arms against his own son? Shameful.
A vendor proved to match the contours of his passion. It was Salim who attacked our Sultan.
Selim did this so for the glory of the Empire, not him.
We recovered that. Okay. We made it. Holy fuck.
Tarek, a message for you.
Auriculare. The rifles have arrived in Cappadocia, where Manuel is garrisoning his army.
And our men, are they still with him?
Evet. They will contact us when the Byzantines decamp. Then we will meet them when they reach Bursa.
Everything is falling into place, Evet.
Evet. For once.
Ah, that was my escort. I see. Shit. Shit. Come back, please. I see. Okay, we need to get to this group. Into this. There's an elite there, there's an elite there. But he's moving, no, he's moving. No. I think we just go for it. No, we can save it. We can save it. We can save it. We can save it. Oh, we can't save it. Fuck. We were doing it so smoothly. I could also go for this. That's not a bad idea. Oh. Now. Okay.
Hold, Iskar! I have some questions for you.
Gotcha.
What a bitter irony. Is this the result of Suleiman's investigation?
You collude with the Sultan's enemies. What did you expect would come of such treachery?
I blame myself. Not for treason, but hubris. I was preparing an ambush. Preparing to strike the Byzantine Templars where they felt safest.
What proof do you have of this?
See, here. This will lead you to the Byzantines in Cappadocia. Destroy them if you
Oh
can.
no.
You have done well, Tarek. Forgive me.
Protect my homeland, assassin.
Wow. The guy we just assassinated was an ally of ours. And Tarek just had, Solomon just had us kill him.
We have lost in this fight.
Oh no. Is Solomon in on it? Were you right, Mr. Loach?
I am getting tired of this uniform.
Alright. I scouted a way out already. We just have to get there. So we're going to use the same route again. Because it's going to lead us around to the rooftops. Alright. Yep, there it is.
Not getting past me.
Oh! Ha! I was just kidding, guys. Alright, this time I'll see you guys later. We did it. Alright. So we have a Sophia mission and we have a main mission. We really need to find a doctor. That's not good. Oh, I tried to counter that. No way. It cannot be. All right. No, this can't be. What's up, guys? What's up, boys? Alright, let's go do Sophia. There's a blacksmith! Because now our notoriety isn't high anymore, they won't kill us. Because I guess that reset when we die. Or, yeah, I don't know. Okay, armor. Nice. I gotta remember, technically my best weapon is my butcher's knife. What is wrong? Alright. Sophia mission time.
Enjoying the poem?
Who were these men he condemned to hell?
Political opponents. Men who wronged.
Oh, we're talking about Dante's Inferno.
See, it is a subtle way to seek revenge.
Ezio, I plan to make a trip to Andrianople in a few weeks to visit a new printing press there.
That should be fun.
It is a 5 or 6 day ride from here, and I will need an escort.
Prego.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are a busy man.
Sophia, I would love to accompany you, but my time is running short.
That is true for all of us. Well, I can try to solve this last code now, but I need to run an errand before sundown. Can you wait a day?
What do you need?
It is silly, but a bouquet of fresh flowers. White tulips, specifically.
I can get you the flowers. Nessun problema.
Are you sure?
It would be a nice change of pace.
Bene.
It will be a nice change of pace. Yeah, Ezio was like, "Oh, dude, finally an errand where I don't have to kill someone. I go buy flowers. Fuck yeah. Run an errand. Let's just go run an errand as Ezio. Fuck yeah." You feel so bad for him because all like you can tell in his journal or his letters to, oh gosh, Claudia, his sister. He's starting to care for Sophia, but he's also, I didn't mean to steal from him, that's funny, but he's got a mission to do that is more important than just how he feels about one woman, especially with the context of as he's seeing these Masyaf keys. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy, don't try to kill me for that. He's seeing from Ezio's point of view, Altair's point of view. Altair's already lost a loved one that he's had with, and one of his sons, to his cause for the Brotherhood, and maintains the faith. So who's he to selfishly choose that until he feels his job is done?
You look like a man with money to spend. What do you need, Dostum?
Tulips, white, if you have them.
Ah, tulips. Forgive me, but I am fresh out. Something else, perhaps?
It is not my call, unfortunately.
All right, listen. I may know where to get fresh tulips. You wait here, and I will return. 1 hour, 2 at most.
I am not waiting an hour.
I will say they have vastly improved the tail missions. Now I don't think it's no longer like just pure vision based. It is somewhat of a distance. Like this, I have to move somewhat, but if I without even seeing him, I think if I move close, no, I do have to lay eyes on him again. Okay. See, we're gonna see in future games, the Eagle Vision gets so fucking cracked that we're gonna be able to highlight them and see them through fucking buildings and shit. Tailing missions become kind of a joke because we can literally stand in one spot and just Eagle Vision them all the way to where they are. Like Michael Myers just I got whoopsies. Man, I look how glitchy. I mean, I know I mentioned before, but man, I love the look of the glitchy kind of fucked up Animus. Okay. Let's try this again. This time, let's be a little bit. Oh, see, I see the way it wants me to go. I see Animus Fragment. I go as the Animus Fragment. Fragment guides. Yeah, we're gonna stay on this little mid-level. No, of all the people. Of all the people to land on, I land on a random fucking guard that's just there. I'm tailing a florist and I'm fucking up the mission. I'm so trash. Why don't we just tail him the normal way? I bet you if we just get in this crowd of people, we can probably just follow him the whole way there. We're trying to be all fancy. See, now we can kind of do this ground level shit. Oh, this. Oh. No, we're good. Break your line of sight. Where are the honeys at, dude? I need my honeys. Make this mission much easier if I just had some honeys around me right now. Okay. Let me get this group of people right here. Oh! Also, I kind of don't want to talk over it. Just for a couple seconds, just listen to this OST.
Our munificent Sultan has decided to return to Topkapi with the aim of restoring serenity and goodwill throughout Egypt.
Alright. Somebody should stop him. Oh, sheath our giant fucking knife.
Indeed, it seems everyone wants drawings.
Okay. We need a bouquet. Yeah. I like how it uses a hidden blade to cut it. Can we pick more than 3 if we want to? Can we max sync pick 6? What's the sync? Is there not one? Ah, okay. Ooh. It's just... I thought there'd be a doorway there. Let's run back and give her these flowers.
What is this?
A gift. Sit. Che belli, grazie. I wanted to thank you for letting me play a small role in your adventure.
A small role is enough for this adventure, believe me.
You are a mystery, Ezio Auditore.
Mi dispiace. I do not mean to be.
It is fine. È affascinante.
Sembra squisito.
Why, thank you.
Any luck with the final code?
Ah, the code, see. I solved it many hours ago.
I solved it many hours ago. This is just an excuse. She knew that Ezio's mission driven, but she also knew that he wanted to hang out with her. That is very nice. That's just a very nice little mission. All right, let's go back to Sophia, and I think this time we'll actually get a Masyaf key from her. We're starting to see that the women in our assassins' lives are playing an important role. They're not just blank love interest. Maria was Altair's source of strength and adherence to his code. She clearly listened when he told his life story to her, and not only like internalized it and probably supported him while he was venting to her or talking about it with her, but she's all to the point where she's learned the lessons that he learned himself by experiencing the story that he's telling. So he wants to lash out and get revenge against Abbas, and she's the one who reminds him of his journey and what he went through and how he shouldn't rush to vengeance because he won the Brotherhood over by not seeking vengeance but by using reason. And he was about to slip in his moment of weakness because he's so upset over the loss of his son that he forgets that for a moment. And she's the one that reminds him. And then she's taken away. And I'm sure we'll see the consequences of that in the next Altair memory. Meanwhile, we've got Ezio, who is so busy trying to uncover the Masyaf mystery and further the cause of his assassin brotherhood, that while he finds someone that he's attracted to and is attracted to him, and she's helpful and intelligent and helps him with his goal, he can't really pursue anything much more than that because of his adherence to the code, and he's almost using Altair as an example of that. So we're seeing the role that these two assassins love interests are playing into they're not just one-dimensional characters. They serve not only a narrative and a plot purpose, but they're really important to our characters and what story we're trying to tell with both Ezio and Altair in their later years. Where the fuck is this exclamation mark, by the way? I was trying to stall until we got to the next mission, but is it on the other side of the building? Up 10 meters. Oh, up here. I was like, am I stupid? The answer is yes. Some of this I wonder, because obviously languages change a lot over the course of the 600 years or however, what is this, 1700? So this is so another 300 years. I always wonder if certain things that are said in these games are still accurate to the dialects of today, or if they, went out of their way to try to find the older, more accurate dialect, which I'm sure they did, but it makes me wonder, is mi dispiace this still the way that you say I'm sorry in Italian? Just little stuff like that. I could probably Google that. But it always makes me think, because I have enough faith in these games that I'd probably assume, yeah, they probably did. If there was an older dialect or a different way of saying things 300 years ago in Italian, which I'm sure there was, because there's different ways of saying things 300 years ago in English, they probably would have taken the care to adapt that, which hopefully is something we see carried on in future games. I'm not actually alluding to anything, but I think it would just be funny if the Assassin's Creed Shadows dialogue was very modern, like Japanese, or very like modern anime kind of lingo. We'll see. Look at this big ass knife we have. Aesop's Fables by Socrates has been found. Alright, let's get the next Masyaf key. And then I think we'll pretty much... I didn't realize I was walking into a restricted area. I'll lose these losers though. Listen to that theme, man. I'm gonna praise this music over and over, but God, all the different themes for the different areas and the different moments, they just always, they never feel out of place. You never have a music track that's like, well, that's pretty fucking funny considering the timing of that cutscene or whatever. It just somehow they always get this music to fucking just hit. It just, there's no other word but like cinematic. It's really, it's quite unique for a lot of games because sometimes there's just dialogue that triggers on. You go to a certain flag, or not dialogue, but music. Like you go to a certain flag, or you go to a certain area. This music is now going to play. You know, like you go to Zelda. If you go into a shop, this music is now going to play. You go into this area, this music is now going to play. I'm not saying Assassin's Creed doesn't use that feature, but somehow their music just never seems out of place. And maybe that's just because every theme works for every situation. Maybe that's the secret. I have no idea. Maybe the secret is that you could probably play the Assassin's Creed main theme there, and I'd fucking like still have the same reaction. So it could just be that. It could be all the themes are fucking awesome. Well, this is a cool location. Seems like we're gonna have a fight instead of the normal exploration thing, but maybe not. Obtain the Masyaf key without falling into water. Okay. Oh, so this might just be exploration. Okay. It's a really interesting concept that the hook blade in this area also functions as a key for these old assassin locks. Alright, let's explore the underground cavern. We just can't fall into the water. Is this timed? This is timed. Oh, this shouldn't be too bad. Okay. So we've got these big weights falling down, which raises the water level. That water level seeps into these drains, which then lowers the water level and causes all the water to drain, which I'm not sure makes sense. Solve the Maiden's Tower puzzle. Well, alright. Okay. Simple enough. Next lever. Oh, this is timed as well. No! Sad, dude. That actually sucks. Oh my god. I must have missed the jump again. Actually, am I doing this right? Nay. I gotta go up. Oh, I was never even supposed to go that way. I was supposed to go this way. Okay. Well, that sucks. They probably make it quite easy to get back. Yeah. So I wasn't even supposed to go this way. And I fell into the water and ruined my sink. That sucks. Alright. Nice. Second time's a charm. Alright, so now the next thing's okay. So raise the water level again. Oh, I guess we let the water drain while the weights are in. Oh, I get it. I get how it's doing it. I understand. I understand now. I think that does actually make sense. Because I was thinking, wouldn't the water just drain until it no longer hit that water level? And that's what the weights are for. The weights are there to raise the water above its actual water level so that it drains into those drains to a certain desired height. So when the weights are removed, the water goes back to a normal height, or to the now desired height. I'm just stupid, not the game makers. The game makers put thought into that. This way. You thought this would take me 50 seconds, game? You must be tripping. Oh. Alright, let's do it again. And now we don't even need the extra drains to open because we just drop the weights again and it lowers the water even more. Yeah, and now those drains open now, I guess. Because I guess those drains are now opened by that last thing we activated at the bottom. Alright, they think this is going to take me a minute. We'll see about that video game. Planned? speedrun tech, I think. I fucked it. Actually, I mean, we already fell into the water, so it don't really matter. I guess this would be technically the fastest way. Yeah. And then jump here. Boop. Nice. I don't know if we're supposed to go this way, but we are. Ooh, that felt close. Okay, we're just gonna make the jump. Alright. And Masyaf key. Four of 5 acquired. Failed. Because we hit the water. But who cares? Okay. We're gonna pause real quick because I need to pee and then feed Cat. Okay. sleepy bear. Hey, Bubba. Hey. 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 Come on. Sorry, Bubba. Are you pooping? Hey, Bubba. Hey, baby. Hi. You doing okay? Let me wrap you back up. Here, Dante, you want some water? Come here, Bubba. Right there. Go ahead. Don't step on Dante or on Diesel, okay? Okay, sorry. We're back. We're just because I have the food and water bowl next to Diesel because I don't want him to have to move a whole lot. The cats are like, where the fuck is my food bowl? Where's my water bowl? So I had to kind of like guide them to it and okay them. But now I'm worried about them stepping on Diesel's little emergency medical pallet. I think this high calorie stuff has a chance of working. You know, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that, because he did seem constipated. I'm hoping that what they gave them will loosen up his bowels, get him to poop. I hope this high calorie stuff gives him the energy, but the real bad thing is, and we don't know this for sure, they'd actually have to test for it. This is just her prognosis because he seemed really pale. But I think he's just, me personally, the optimist in me thinks he was just pale because he was constipated and he didn't want to eat food. And so he just wasn't eating and he was running out of nutrients, so that made him pale. She thinks that it could be cat leukemia, and if it's cat leukemia, that's done so. It'd have to be like thousands of dollars just to treat it because there's no cure. So that would be a rip. So the optimist in me just says, this high calorie stuff, if it was like something like that, I just feel like it wouldn't be so drastic and sudden. I just think he got real constipated and he stopped eating. And me just not thinking anything of it because Diesel's never really been like that ravenous a cat. He's always kind of been like, more polite, letting the other cats eat instead of him, and then he'll come after it later. And it's never been that he doesn't eat, it's just he comes after that food bowl later and he has a fat ass belly. But he just, I just didn't notice the past day that he wasn't eating as much because he just never, I never really watched him eat. And, yeah, I guess he just felt real sick. The constipation made him feel bad. He started hiding, and he's able to pee. He just hasn't been pooping. And I did just because I saw it, he was crowning a little turd nugget. I fucking helped him push that out, and it was very hard. So it seems like either maybe the food I was feeding him isn't high enough in fiber. I think it could be a possibility that, because I didn't know how old he was. I didn't know if he was small because he was malnourished or because he was a young cat. I was just having him eat adult wet food from the time I got him, and maybe he needed kitten food, and that could have been on me. But I don't know, But there's no way for me to know how old he was, so. But yeah, I just think like either randomly or like we did switch from like pate to a wet food, and maybe just whatever that was just, you know, made him kind of not have a great reaction to it at first, and instead of getting runny guts where you're shitting everywhere like fucking Dante always gets, we're not shitting everywhere, but like really runny guts where it's like really bad liquid shit, which Dante always gets. I think it just manifested into constipation, which can be a lot more dangerous for cats because they don't have a way of telling someone, hey, can't fucking poop, help. So I think that they did give him something. They gave him a bunch of fluids. They gave him some antibiotics. They gave him some steroids. And with this high calorie stuff, I'm hoping that'll give him the energy where he just fucking gets that turd out, man. I've also seen that you can give him like pumpkin seeds or it's pumpkin something. I'd have to actually look it up again, but it's like a natural laxative, and that might be able to just like really loosen his guts up. Like they want to do like, you know, tests and transfusions. So they were trying to charge $140 for what they did, and I was just like, yeah, I'll pay you tomorrow when I show back up. And I'm not fucking showing back up, bro. I might. It's just what they're saying is, you know, we'll do a test for leukemia and we'll blood transfusion, but even then it's very unlikely, and that's gonna cost like multiple thousands of dollars, dude. There's just no way. Oh, okay.
It is not our place to judge. It certainly is. If our master has gone mad, I would like to know.
Shh. Good evening.
Water.
Of course. Sit.
Oh, this is Altair.
Many thanks.
Get scammed. Get that ass scammed. Yeah, this is old man Altair.
Pity Abbas. Do not mock him. He has lived as an orphan for most of his life, shaped by his family's legacy. He is desperate for power, because he is powerless.
He is our mentor. And unlike Al-Mualim or Altair, he never betrayed us.
Nonsense. Altair was no traitor. He was driven out. Unjustly. Is it you? I heard rumors, but I did not believe them.
I wonder if I might speak to Abbas myself. It's been a long time.
Impossible. Abbas uses rogue Fedayeen to keep us from the castle.
Fewer than half the fighters here are true assassins.
So, where do I begin?
With us.
Altair's returned to Masyaf after 2 decades, 20 years of self-imposed exile. Gather allies and eliminate Abbas. Do not kill anyone except Abbas and his captains.
You say these men are cruel. Has anyone raised his blade against an innocent?
Alas, yes. Brutality seems to be their sole joy.
Then they will die, for they have compromised the order. But those who still live by the creed must be spared.
You can trust in us. No. Altair.
What about?
People say an old assassin saved the life of a merchant down in the valley. They say he fought with a hidden blade.
Rumors. I don't believe it.
True or not, say nothing to Abbas. He is sick with paranoia.
Leave this place.
Man, we can't even fast walk or run. This is the fastest Altair can run now. I already did it.
You already did it. Okay.
Mentor.
Welcome.
Shh. Do not want to get him killed.
There! Kill the traitors!
You are nothing without that artifact. Nothing. You pathetic miser.
Follow me to the castle, and spill no blood if you can help it.
Man, Altair's really gained some wisdom in his 20 years. We saw before, even we might assume that with the loss of Maria, he would he might be persuaded to go back to his old ways of revenge, but no, instead he seems to have really taken it to heart and hasn't returned in 20 years and is willing to do what is required, but only because it's in the creed, not because he's trying to enact some kind of vengeance, and he's desperately trying to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. And he's even saying he would like to talk to Abbas. What was that? Oh, we can't even use Eagle Vision anymore as Altair.
Altair, 2 decades have passed since we last saw you within these walls. We could use your wisdom. Now more than ever.
Oh, sick. Man, this is so fucking cool. Look at this, just Chad walking.
Kill him! Kill him now! What are you waiting for? You fools! He has bewitched you!
Our mentor has returned!
Man, Altair's aged much worse than Abbas.
I fight for you.
No!
For the order.
Shit, that sucks.
Welcome home.
Welcome back, mentor.
You die! Die!
Together for victory.
Well, that sucks.
Tell your men to stand down.
No! I am defending Mashaf. Would you not do the same?
You corrupted everything we stand for and lost everything we gained. All of it sacrificed on the altar of your own spite.
And you! You have wasted your life staring into that apple, dreaming of your own glory.
That is true, Abbas. I learned many things from the apple. Of life and death. Of the past and the future. Let me show you.
We just gadded him. Get shot.
I can never forgive you, Altair. The lies you told about my family, my father, the humiliation I suffered.
They were not lies, Abbas. I was 10 years old when your father came to see me. He was in tears, begging to be forgiven for betraying my family. Then he cut his own throat. I watched his life ebb away at my feet.
Jesus.
I will never
And that's just the core of Abbas's and Altair's disagreement. I know that one guy counted as a kill, but he was gonna kill me, dude. He was coming right at me. We saw it.
An old man, and still he fought to hold our brotherhood together. I would have called him stubborn in my youth, but now I can only admire his courage. The assassins were his life, from beginning to end. He had no other.
He tried to have another life. He had a wife and 2 sons. The son he put in the order himself, and the order crumbled too. What was it all for? This way. Okay, so now we don't have any more Sophia memories, if I'm not mistaken, or we shouldn't. Not required for the Masyafkis. Should just be main story, right? Because they have the last key. Let's go get that last Masyaf key. He comes up and he's still complaining to me. Don't care, bro. Oh, this chain's like a big ol'... The Great Chain. It's a big old barrier, too. What? I should be able to climb that. Restricted area, huh? Ezio's discovered the location of the Temple Armory, but has killed an innocent man in the process. Speak with Solomon about the tragedy. Do not kill anyone. Well, if I can't kill anyone. Okay, we got honeys. Now we're in. Let's try to walk a wide berth around them so we don't lose any honeys to those guys. We're trying to get to that guy right there. Also, it should terrify the Solomon that no matter where he is with all of his guards, we can get to him without him ever or his guards ever knowing I was ever even here. That should be fucking terrifying to him.
Tarek was no traitor, Suleiman. He too was tracking the Byzantines.
What? So did you...
I'm sorry.
God forgive me. Should not have been so quick to judge.
Loyal to your grandfather to the end. Through his efforts, we have the means to save your city.
Tariq should not have been so secretive. What a terrible way to do a good thing.
The weapons were taken to Cappadocia. Can you get me there?
Yes, of course. I will arrange a ship to take you.
Suleiman! Suleiman! I have been set up and made to look a traitor. Do you remember Tarek, the Janissary?
The man you quarreled with?
He's been murdered. It is no secret that he and I were at odds. Now the Janissaries will accuse me of this crime.
This is terrible news, Uncle.
When word gets back to my father, he will banish me from the city. Ah, forgive me, nephew. I was not aware that you had a guest.
This is Marcello, one of my European advisors in Cafe.
Buonasera.
Marcello, my nephew and I have a private matter to discuss.
As I said, there will be a ship waiting for you when you wish to leave.
Grazie, mio principe.
We will track down the perpetrator of this crime, Uncle. Have patience.
Leave the palace unseen. Clean mission. Optional completed. Didn't kill anyone. Didn't even get detected. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's my boy Yusuf.
Word around the city is you're leaving us.
There's nothing I do a secret.
Not to worry, brother. The captain of your ship is a friend, but neither of you are going anywhere just yet. The Janissaries have raised the chain across the mouth of the Halic, and
We saw
ordered
that.
a full blockade until you are caught.
They raised the chain for me.
We will celebrate later. Here, I have something for you. Careful. This has 50 times the kick of our usual bombs.
Do not kill anyone with blades.
Bene. I know what to do.
The suspense is palpable.
Yusuf, wait. Un favore.
Yes?
There is a woman running a bookshop at the old Polo trading post. Sophia. Look out for her. She is a remarkable lady.
You have my word.
Gather your men. This will attract some attention.
Ah, he specifically goes out of his way to make sure that she's taken care of after he leaves. Can I not jump from this? Come on. Come on, Ezio. There we go. Holy shit. We ripped the whole fucking tower down.
They're waiting to stop your boat! You take care of them! We will clear the docks!
I was gonna disarm them and take a mace.
Big fire! I like the way you think, Ezio!
Got him. Alright, we gotta get out of here, Ezio. Holy shit. If it wasn't for that movie Yusuf taught us at the very beginning, we wouldn't have gotten out of there.
For the delay.
We made it out. Sick. Sequence 6 complete.
You know something, don't you? You know what's out there.
I have a hunch. Yes?
Come on, Bill. You never do anything halfway. What do you think we'll find?
If we're lucky, another prize. If we're very lucky, something that'll end this miserable war.
You're talking over my head, mate.
Listen, Sean, I have no idea what we're going to find. But I do know that whatever it is, the Templars can't have it.
Oh, we're back in the glitch animus for 16.
Do you regret anything, Desmond?
Like what?
Running away? Leaving your parents behind, finding a shit job and pretending to be productive? What's it like spending your whole life avoiding hard decisions?
Come on.
Sure, you're an assassin, but it wasn't your choice.
Do you have a point?
I want to know if you regret anything.
Sure. I wish I'd been more patient with my parents. Wish I'd listened. And Lucy. Maybe things could have been different if I'd... I'm not sure.
Thank you.
For what?
For making sense.
Huh. All I wanted there was to admit some regrets.
Sean, you feeling okay?
Sure, yeah, of course, no, I'm fine. Yeah. We're assassins, after all, aren't we, eh? Why should we be surprised if one of us dies every now and again?
Every death is a tragedy to somebody somewhere.
What I want to know is Desmond worth all this trouble? I mean, what is he? Is he the chosen one? Is that it? Little Jimmy Special? Something like that?
I'm afraid not. But what he has is rare. His genes contain high concentrations of First Civilization DNA. Only about 1 in 10 million are so lucky.
Oh, the bleeding effect. Is that part of it?
I believe so. I wish I could say we knew about his gift earlier. But it was the Templars who realized this. And they found him first.
Interesting. Alright, we should have one last sequence. One more Masyaf key.
I have left Constantinople and set sail for the interior of Anatolia, to a region called Cappadocia, where Manuel is training his soldiers. If I am lucky, I will not be alone, for there may be Ottoman spies in the area waiting to strike. But, as ever, I put stock only in myself, and hold the memory of dear Sophia close to my
He calls her
heart.
dear Sophia.
Claudia, you would laugh to hear the racing thoughts of your brother now. I have come to admire Sophia with more affection than I thought possible. After the death of Christina, something withered in me. But that feeling, that capacity for love, has returned. I adore Sophia, but dare not drag her into this life of mine. Not without fear of hurting her, or driving her away.
Man. He really likes her, okay? And he's tired of being a fucking assassin when he can't have a normal life. His normal life was stolen from him like 35 years ago. He was never really an assassin at heart. He was always more of a lover than a fighter. Although he did get into his fair scrapes.
All depends on how you hear. No signs of Tariq's men.
Look at this new fit. Do not get detected. Look at this new fit we got for this last sequence. This goes hard as fuck. Holy shit. Oh my god, yeah, this looks fucking awesome. We've got the Mentor cloak now. We've seen both Altair and Ezio become old men and look like wizards with their Mentor cloaks. It's a beautiful thing to see. Holy shit. Cappadocia. Funnily enough, I remember this section a lot more than any other section so far. So there might be a bit of game to be played, or this might be like where I like when I played it before really got into the overworld, or like did post game, because I might have had to wait for 3 to come out. I'm not sure, so I might have fucked around in the post game in this area a lot. Was it on the other side or something? Oh no, it says up. Arrow says up. Man, this looks like the place that fucking Batman got thrown in. Man. Also, the choice to have no music here and just listen to like the sounds of your blades clinking against the stone in the caves. Alright, now we've got some music kicking in as we get higher and higher up. Let's get another shot of this place. Look at this. What a cool idea for a location in an Assassin's Creed game. Yeah, the whole area is going to be an underground cave. That's the whole final area besides Masyaf. Do I have an optional? Do not get detected. Okay.
Not so close, Adi Herif.
Easy now. Tarek sent me.
Only you? Why not more?
I am enough.
I am
Where are
enough.
your men?
Captured by Byzantines over a week ago. I was just to look like a slave and managed to escape. But the others? Are you a capable fighter?
I like to think so.
Well, when you are certain, come find me.
So, I don't know how much you're able to type right now, Mr. Loach, but, what did you say the extent of your film, like, do you know anything about Assassin's Creed 3? Like, why you're in? Because that's the next game coming up, like, do you know anything about the game in terms of, like, any twists, like, I know you know it's going to be about, like, you know, Revolution era United States, but, like, I just want to know, like, what would be spoilers for you? Do not kill anyone. That's easy enough. You might not be able to comment right now. You might be busy. We're in a restricted area. We do have to be mindful of that. But as long as we don't kill anyone, we can just run. We don't have to worry about being detected.
How soon before my soldiers are trained to use those guns?
A few weeks.
Janissaries will know I have betrayed them by now. But do they have the resources for retribution?
Doubtful. The Sultan's battle with Selim commands most of their attention.
What the hell is that spell?
Apologies, Manuel. Some of these Ottoman prisoners
Jesus
are so
Christ.
fragile.
Shakuru, try to moderate your anger. I know the Sultan humiliated your people, but there is no need to spit on men who are beneath us.
You take the woman from the prison and bring her to the chapel.
Shakulu, I don't have the key.
I'm dead.
Who has the key? You?
I think Nicholas has it. He's on leave in the market.
Christemu, I'd like to run that man through with a spear.
Alright, let's go get that key. Or really be in like shadow mode, Ezio. No one's detected us. And like that's what the full sync is. Don't detect anyone, don't kill anyone. We're just here for recon. We're gonna find our target, we're gonna take him out. We're not gonna make the same mistake we made before where we accidentally kill an ally. Okay. That's okay, we'll just steal it. What's the... Do not kill anyone. Yeah, easy enough. Alright, let's go back to that prison. Get this Animus fragment. Shit. Alright. I just have to lose him. That shouldn't be that hard. Oh, come on. I just gotta get out of the circle and kind of still stay up here if we can. So we can just go back this way. Okay. Okay.
You took your time.
You are welcome.
Aman Allah. What is that?
Not everyone was taken prisoner.
Poor men. Allah Qasim. That Turkmen renegade did this. Shah Kulu. I'll kill him!
Wait.
Alright. I gotta keep an eye on the time. Huh? Let's see. Out of all the things I've seen you climb, yeah, I was about to say.
You do not cooperate very well.
I'm here to rescue my men, not make friends. Right there.
That armor is too thick for bullets. We'll have to get in close.
Jonas, we have to help him.
Okay. Okay. Whew.
Men who make a fetish out of murder deserve no pity.
Holy shit. I don't have my butcher knife. Bitch.
Can you walk?
Evet. The rifles you brought, they should be destroyed.
Most of them don't actually work. But the gunpowder is real. We could not fake that.
Bene. Keep out of sight until you hear the explosions. Then you run.
Explosions? If you do that, all hell will break loose. You will panic the entire city.
See, I am counting on it.
And then what?
Then I find Manuel Paleologos.
The cinematic theme, that classic AC theme kick in right there. See, I am counting on it.
Most intriguing, but why not? Just walk. You like that? Hey, stop to get out of here!
Okay. Alright. That was pretty close. Give me some medicine.
My job. Die!
Oh my god, bro. Okay. Like I was saying. Give me some medicine.
Heretic! You'll feed the flames soon enough.
Your perverted soul will suffer infinitely for this.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Siga! Siga! This is gunpowder, not millet! I got it!
Do not take any damage. Okay. Oh, this is so fucking cool. This is like central concept. Like the little I don't know, like running around these little gaps on the cave walls over this. This whole city has just like a crazy, unique, really cool vibe and identity. I don't know. Oh, I'm not taking damage. Smoke bombs or anything. Holy fucking shit. Okay. Ah, fuck.
Well, was it worth dying for?
I'm like stuck on the cannon now. Should've just done that from the beginning. I didn't know they'd be that easy to kill. Alright, incendiary device acquired. Alright. Oh, I guess that's not the way. That one guy that I accidentally knocked out instead of killing is like, oh no, I'm totally gonna die. Ah, just looking around at everybody. That guy's gonna have a whole identity crisis. Like, why was I spared? What did he see in me? When I really just like misclicked and didn't have any of my weapons equipped. He becomes a Templar because of that whole event. How am I supposed to get in here? Oh, well, not through this way. That's for sure. Ooh. I might have fucked it. Oh no. I don't have to reclimb everything, do I? That'd be kind of cringe. Oh my god, I do. Okay. I kind of wish I devised a little bit, like, more alternate paths. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Okay, maybe that'll get reset. Also, yeah. Okay, cool. It respawned me back in armor. Give me just 1 second. Diesel buddy, you ready? Let me wipe off all this excess so it's not as... I don't want to end up giving him too much. In fact, I am at too much. Let me make sure it's at 1 cc's. Okay, get back, Martin. Go on. You want to do it?
Thank you.
I have it measured out already.
Perfect.
Alright, well. I will be back on later. In fact, I'm gonna be like up all night because I have to be on the clock or around the clock. So I'm gonna end the stream now for here, but then we'll finish Revelations for sure and get into 3 tonight for sure. All right, later.